Hey everyone, welcome to another MLM dumpster fire. Today we're here to watch a Modere training. I do know this lady's face. She's the one that kind of talks shit about Justin Prince when he was terminated from Modere. Bies talked about it on her channel. That was a while ago as well, but yeah, if it's public, I'm gonna link that down below. Now this training though, this was sent to me a while before Justin actually left Modere, so I don't know what she's gonna talk about. It's 22 minutes, so we shouldn't be here for too long. Also, if you hear some squeaking, it's my chair. Just try to ignore it. Let's move on. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you would like to support my channel. That's a nice free way to support me if you would like. And big shout out to my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate your support. And let's just start watching this.
What's up, Instagram? All right, we're gonna get this party started. I am live on Instagram, but I'm also going live in 2 minutes over on Facebook. But I know some of you don't have Facebook and you're following me on Instagram, so I'm like, let me make sure like I get it in both places, because today's going to be a really important topic about confidence and posture around prospecting, building your business, closing sales, follow-up, and all the things. So if you have some team members that are really struggling when it comes to their posture and like prospecting because of rejection and fear, the doubt and lack of skill and like all of those things, feel free to share this with them because this is going to be really helpful. I've got notes up the yin yang because it's just how I work with keeping my brain focused. And I've got 60 seconds before I go live over here on Facebook. And I just got to say, they ain't got no filter like what we got right here, right now. Okay? So I'm glad for those of you that are watching me here. And before I go live over on Facebook, here's what I want you to know over on Instagram. I'm going to be looking this way, but the information is still going to be the same. It's going to be absolutely incredible. Stick around, share this out. And when I talk about the Lead Slayer challenge that is coming up, I'm going to talk about it and they're going to drop the link over here. The link is in my bio on Instagram. So if you're like, oh crap, what is she talking about? The waitlist is open for the Lead Slayer challenge. That's what I'm going to be talking about. So you can just go to my bio and get on the waitlist. And it's 8 o'clock here. So let me go live and let's get this party started. Go live. By the way, I'm a dork. Yay! I'm so glad you signed up for Lead Slayer. What's up, humans? Over on Facebook, and we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitter, and we're on LinkedIn, and we're over here on the Instagram as well. So let me just make sure. Can y'all see? Look, live on Instagram at the same time. You guys can say hi to each other. Hello. But I told them already that I'm going to be looking at you guys. So do me a favor. As you jump on, here's what I want to know. Confidence. Do you lack it when it comes to prospecting? Yes or no?
It's interesting that she mentioned in the beginning a reason why people may lack confidence is the lack of skill. I'm really interested to hear during this call if she's going to mention that one solution for that will be to learn the skill that you think you're lacking, whatever that skill is, work on it, get better, and then confidence is gonna come with that. Or is it just gonna be the blabbering, useless advice of you just have to do it, just be confident, don't care what other people think? I haven't watched this, so I'm curious to find out.
Drop it in the comment section. Same over here, okay? Do you lack confidence when it comes to prospecting? When it comes to follow-up? When it comes to closing sales? When it comes to talking about your business? Like, do you lack that confidence? Yes or no? Drop it. And I see Misty saying yes, Lisa's saying yes, Christine's saying yes, Shauna's saying yes, Brianna's saying yes. Absolutely. Ashley says yes. Bethany says yes over on Instagram. Denise says no. Girlfriend, wah! Proud of you. Yes to closing. Yes, yes, yes. I want you to know that the confidence is not always going to be at 100%. No matter how much money you're making, no matter how big your team is, no matter how cool you think you are not always going to have 100% confidence all the time, 24/7. Is that crazy? And let me tell you why. Because society has made it to where they get in our heads and make us feel like we're not good enough, tell us we're never going to be enough, tell us what we need to do, what we need to believe, what we need to say, and they're going to try to hold you back. That's how I clap. I snap. Okay? If you agree with that, put agree in the comments. If you don't agree, I don't care. Don't say anything. Keep it to yourself. Here's what I notice. Every commercial.
Aren't you supposed to be confident though? If you are so confident that you can teach others on how to be confident, then you should be okay with hearing other people's opinions that may not be the same as yours, or like criticism. Maybe I'm wrong there. What do I know, right?
Every ad, every influencer, every celebrity, everything that's around us is rooting for us to fail as a mom, as a wife, especially if we're going to go outside of the box and try to be entrepreneurs, especially as network marketers, direct sellers, and social sellers. Okay? So I need you to listen to me when it comes to talking about confidence and prospecting.
Okay, just a note there. If you join Modere in this case, or any other MLM, you're not an entrepreneur. You're a 1099 contractor for the MLM. You're not an entrepreneur. It doesn't... But I like the fact that she said entrepreneurs, or when you're in the MLM, because like it's not the same thing, and she said it like that, but then she kind of made it sound like it is the same thing. I don't know if she did that intentionally or not, but you're definitely not an entrepreneur if you're in network marketing. You're an independent contractor for the MLM, in this case Modere. You can be terminated. You have your upline who acts as your leader, as your boss. You're not your own boss, and it's not your business. Modere is not your business. You're just joining it as a contractor. So
I'm going to share a little bit of what I do to build the confidence every single day, because even today when I go to follow up, I will start to doubt myself, and I have to remind myself why I said yes. And so I want to help do that for all of you today. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to help me get this out. And so share this with your teams. Okay? If you're on Instagram, share it into your stories, tag your homies on the replay. If you're over here on Facebook, share it in the comments once you've shared it in a team chat, in your page, or just go ahead and tag your homies. Tag your people that are struggling with this in the comments below. Okay? Because we're going to talk about the lack of confidence and how it starts with the lack of skills. And when I tell you we've got some work to do, we've got some work to do right now. All right? So tell your kids to go away. Just in a nice way. Be like, you got to go. Or put me in your ear while you're cooking some dinner, or while you're doing the bath time, or whatever you've got going on. Okay? So if you have never seen me before, and this is your first time jumping on any of my crazy lives, my name is Marina Simone. I am the CEO and founder of Moms in Heels, which started in 2017, which is so crazy to think now. I have a 7-figure brand and 7-figure network marketing business, and I'm just here to give it to you raw, real, and relatable so you can build a successful business online, brand forward, without sending cold messages. Can we just drop a freezing emoji?
7-figure marketing, multi-level marketing business. What does that mean though? Are you earning 7 figures a year? Did you sell 7 figures? Did you and your downline sell altogether 7 figures? I love how they throw things like that here and there, but don't actually go to explain what does that actually mean. That's misleading in my opinion.
Like, let's not do that, shall we? No more cold messaging. Because your confidence is not going to build from cold messaging. Just not going to happen. Okay? So lack of confidence starts with the lack of skills. So here's what I need you to know. 1, you need to learn a skill. You're going to learn a new skill. Yes or yes? You learn a new skill. Some of you are doing that, whether it's the ATM method, whether it's how to reach out to somebody, whether it's how to do a curiosity post, whether it's how to talk niche forward, brand forward, sell your product, learn about your product, learn how to use your product, learn how to keep retention, right? It's a skill. There's lots of skills that you're going to have to learn when you become a network marketer or social seller. FYI, it ain't going to take 5 months, a year, or even 10 years, because I've been in this industry since 2011, okay? It is going to take as long as you're growing your business for you to grow. So first, you need to learn the skill. And just recognize that there's more than one skill to having success. 2, do the skill.
Okay, at least she said that. Yes, if you are not confident because you're lacking a skill, you should absolutely get better and learn that skill. However, you building confidence and learning any new skills or like getting better, that doesn't guarantee you success in an MLM, because the majority of people are never gonna make any profit. That's just how the business model works. So it's a good advice in general, but it's not a good advice for someone who's in an MLM.
So 1, learn the skill. 2, do the skill. 3, screw up the skill. I want you to drop in the comments right now. Screw up the skill. Screw up the skill. Drop it in the comment section. I'm giving you permission to screw up. I'm telling you right now that if you don't get comfortable with...
I thought they were their own bosses. How are you giving them permission to do something if they're their own boss and it's their own business and they can work it however? Why do they need your permission then? Interesting.
Screwing up and stop beating up on yourself, your confidence is not going to grow. Okay? Exactly. Learn the skill, do the skill, screw up the skill. Amen.
I love her nails though. I love seeing long nails on other people. It really makes me want to have long nails again, but like, is it worth it? They get so fragile and thin when you take acrylics off. I do love seeing them. Like, I'm just staring at her nails.
Okay? Next, 4. I want you to recognize the win when you use the skill. Some of you are, what do you call it? Measuring. You're measuring success by sales and recruits. You're measuring success by your paycheck. And that is killing your confidence. It's killing your confidence. So I need you to recognize the win from the skill. That could be, I got a like. I got a comment. Somebody shared my post. I had somebody ask, what is it? I had somebody watch my story. I had somebody say yes to checking out the business. I had someone that I added to an ATM group. What is the win from the skill? Because if you can't...
That's a win, but that is not necessarily success. Success in business usually equals profit, and most people are not profiting. So this is a good way to kind of try to take the word success and add different meaning to it so that the people stay longer, because they're like, oh, well, I'm not profiting, but hey, look, I got 2 likes on my post about the product, you know?
Recognize the win from the skill. You are only going to base getting confidence from the sale or the recruit or the rank advancement or the amount of money you're making. That sucks, dude, because I will tell you, there are going to be months where you're going to make a lot of money. There are going to be months where you're probably going to lose money. There's going to be months where you make just enough money. That's business. And so you've got to learn how to celebrate the wins, no matter how big or small they are, from the skill, okay? Now, once you know how to recognize the wins from the skill, you're going to scale the skill. So number 5, scale the skill. What does that mean? It means once you've recognized, wow, I did this and this happened and it was good, I'm going to now scale it, meaning I'm going to do more of it. Right? So 5, scale the skill. Go do more. Hashtag go do more. Okay? So now we're scaling it. Now we know, okay, we're doing more of it, which means we're getting more wins, no matter how big or small they are. Now we need to master this skill. We need to be able to do this no matter what. No matter what someone says, no matter what the outside world thinks, no matter what the rejection is, we've got to master it. Because we've already proven that the skill is working because we recognize some wins. We scaled it, so now we're getting more wins. Now we need to master it. Master the skill, okay? After mastering it, you're probably going to get sales and recruits. For sure. Okay? But here's usually what happens.
Wait, I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something, but didn't she just talk about attaching success to things like likes and person responded that they want to watch my video, not to actual sales or recruitment or making profit in this MLM? So if you master the fact that success to you means getting likes on Instagram, when you master that thought, you're gonna get sales and recruit. Like what? How does that lead to? I don't understand. Maybe I missed a point somewhere there.
Most of the time, people sit on that confidence of the wins and then let them fade away. They stop doing the skill. They stop learning the skill. They stop doing the skill. They stop screwing up the skill. They stop recognizing the wins, they stop scaling the wins, and they don't master it anymore because all they're doing is expecting. Now it's like, okay, well, I've had some wins, so now...
Are you okay, lady?
I should always have them, right? They should just come to me. So your confidence turns into ego. And the ego allows the fear to seep back in and pulls you away from learning it, from doing it, from recognizing, from screwing up, and all the things that we have to do as entrepreneurs to build a business. Oh, I'll go through it again. One is learn.
I'll go through that again. You're not an entrepreneur when you join an MLM, and you're not building your own business because it's not your own business. You're a contractor. You're an independent contractor for Modere. So none of that has anything to do with what you're doing here, lady.
Learn the skill. 2 is do the skill. 3 is screw up the skill. 4 is get a win from the skill and celebrate it. Recognize the win. 5 is scale the skill. 6 is master the skill. And 7 is don't stop doing the skill, learning the skill, screwing up the skill. Wash, rinse, repeat, people. Is this making sense? Drop sense. S-E-N-S-E, or just drop me a high heel emoji if this is making sense. Ain't nothing for free. Exactly. Okay? So let's say you do all of the above. All of it. You shut out the noise and you do all these things. You are still going to have to continue to build your confidence, because this is what happens. You're going to start listening to outside noise, or you're going to hear it subconsciously, and subconsciously the other people's opinions are going to start creating doubt in what you're doing, because let's be real, just because you have small wins doesn't mean it's going to get you sales and recruits, because what happens is your posture changes. When doubt seeps in just a little bit and you don't nip it in the butt with posture, now the way you show up in your follow-ups, the way you show up when you're adding somebody to a group, the way you show up in your messaging, the way you show up in your reels, the way your energy is being felt is going down. Your posture becomes slouchy. And people can feel that. Your prospects can feel that. Your leads can feel that. These people you are connected to can feel that. People are not attracted to low posture. So what happens? Now, the wins that you were getting all of a sudden start to go down. It leads to frustration. You stop doing the actions because it just feels easier. So you don't have to deal with the rejection and you don't have to deal with whatever. And so now, instead of you stacking up the skills, you're stacking up new bad habits. Hashtag posture panties. Amen. If you don't know, we have a lot of swag with hashtag posture panties on it, whether it's one of our tumblers or a shirt or a hat. People feel when you're not confident. And what does that do? That creates doubt in their head. And so instead of you making it about you, let it be about them. Posture up. Posture up, okay? So let me remind you why you said yes to being this entrepreneur.
It's very hard to posture up and fake this confidence for a lot of the people out there. It's just not something that people are able to do, especially like maybe in the beginning when they're only started. They're not really certain if the products work. They're not certain if this business is gonna work for them, which it won't, by the way. But it's also hard for people to be confident when they're spending years on this MLM trying to work it and they're just not getting anywhere. It's hard to fake that you're confident and successful when you're not.
Let me remind you, and I want you to drop in the comments when one of these makes sense to you. You said yes to network marketing or social selling or direct sales because you wanted flexibility, because of the potential, because of the community, because of the personal growth it was going to give you, because of the passion you have.
I'm sorry, but what potential? You literally have 99% of chances of never making any profit. There is no potential there.
And because the opportunity it can give you to be the CEO of your life. I posted a reel on my face.
Remember, be the CEO of your life and your business, but she literally gave you permission to fuck up like a few minutes ago. If you're the CEO of your life and your business, how is she giving you permission to do anything? How does that make sense? How it's so contradictory. I love it.
This book, when was it? I don't know, last week. And it was a moment, a Facebook reminding me of the moment when my daughter, who's now going to be 4 this year, which is so weird, took her first steps. It was a very emotional moment for me because I missed my firstborn, who's now going to be 13 this year. I missed her take her first steps. Felt like the worst mom. The worst mom on the planet, right? Why? Because there's moms out there that make you feel bad, right? There's someone somewhere that's going to try to make you feel bad about decisions you make. Well, I was working overtime in a cubicle when I got a text from one of the teachers at the daycare telling me, hey, Anaya just took her first steps. I had to work overtime because I needed the extra money to literally keep the lights on because the electric was going to get shut off. I was a single mom at the time. My husband and I were not together. And so here I am, fast forward, 9 years later, 10 years later, I'm on the floor with my 10-month-old, creepy, by the way. She was 10 months old when she freaking started walking. It was really creepy. But I was there. She wasn't at a daycare. She was there because mommy works her business from home. And so that was a moment for me. So what network marketing did for me, hell yeah, it pays me a lot of money. However, it gave me a moment back. You've got to refocus on what it's going to do. You've got to recognize the wins that network marketing is giving you so you can posture up. You've got to posture up. So without confidence, without
all this talking to moms about moms and using the kids' first step and things like that to get people motivated to work more, to try harder, to not give up on the business, it's making me really angry. So I'm just gonna let her talk and hope that she's gonna move on.
Posture, you're only gonna go so far. I want to know from you right now. Do you want to make more than $500 a month in your network marketing business? Yes or yes? Drop more than 500 in the comments if that's what you want to do. Because if that's the case, you've got to create a posture. You got to become confident AF. You've got to posture up. You've got to stop being so easy to get through and get to from the outside crap. And the only way you can do that is with confidence. And so here's what I've got for you. The waitlist is now open. Here's your solution. You can become confident, postured with your presence, with your plan, with your posting, with your prospecting, all of those things in just 5 days with me. I'm going to teach you my confidence stacking formula that you're going to be able to use for posturing.
But I thought this was a training where you're gonna teach it. Nice, very nice. 19 minutes into the call, and then she makes the switch. Well, if you want a full course on this, you have to pay me for this thing that I came up with. It's a course, a funnel, I don't know what it is, but sneaky.
For posturing up. Okay? And so what I'm doing is I'm going to help you talk to more leads, stick on this confidence stacking, so you don't let the outside world get in your head. And I'm going to help you put 100 leads on your list in just 5 days while we do this. And it's inside of my Lead Slayer Challenge. So if you've taken a Lead Slayer Challenge before, here's what I want you to know. Dude, you're going to have me 2 times a day for 5 days. It's a live workshop, live challenge, 5-day challenge, and it's going to start February 27th. The wait list is open now. So you can get on the wait list. So let's see.
Why do I feel like the wait list is non-existent and whoever applies is gonna get into it? But they want to create a sense of urgency by saying, oh, you can get on the wait list right now. Unless the wait list just means register before. Is that what that means? Oh yeah, maybe I mixed up some terms here. English is not my mother language. Leave me alone.
LeadSlayerChallenge.com. That's where you can go. I'm going to put it in the title above. For those of you that are Instagram, go to my bio. That's where the link will be. And you can get on the wait list. Okay, here's what you need to know. We have got over 1 million new leads with our Lead Slayer Challenge. Over 1 million new leads in just 5 days. Is that not insane? 1 million. We did the math. I almost peed my pants. Well, I laughed a little and then I got excited and then, you know, woman, early menopause, we laugh and sneeze and then we tinkle a little. But 1 million! It's nuts! If you've never taken a Lead Slayer Challenge before, it doesn't matter where you're at in your business, you need to posture up. If you're already making $500 a month and you want to make $1,000, this is for you. If you're making $10,000 a month and you want to make 20, this is for you. Your posture is what's keeping you from going to the next level.
The majority of the people that are listening to call are not making anything. So I'm not sure why she ain't that high with the profit. I'm sure she knows by now that the majority of people in her downline are not making any profit. She's been in it for long enough to know, I feel like. I don't think she's brainwashed.
Can I get an amen? So I'm excited. Get on the wait list. The doors for the early bird is going to open February 16th. And it closes February 20th. And then it goes to regular pricing. So you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to get the early bird pricing by being on the wait list. Now, if you're watching this and the wait list is closed and this is before February 27th, you can still join with the same link. It'll redirect so you can automatically enroll. Here's my next thing for you. Borrow my confidence while we confidence stack yours. In these 5 days, I want you to borrow my confidence while we confidence stack yours to create a new posture while you're prospecting on social media. You're not going to feel icky anymore. You're not going to feel weird talking to a random stranger. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have a blast. And we're going to have bingo at the very end of the 5 days where I'm going to be giving away $500 cash just for showing up. So I'm excited. Share this with your teams. I'm sure you know somebody that needs to hear this and posture up in their business. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. And I will see y'all in the Lead Slayer Challenge. Bye.
Okay, we're done. Well, there you go. I mean, you thought you were getting trained, fully trained. Nah, you gotta pay up. This didn't make sense to me, and like I said, this probably doesn't make sense to majority of the people, and the majority of the people that are watching this call are not making profit in Modere. It's useless, and I think it was just a way for her to get even more money with that 5-day course. Yeah, BS in my opinion, useless advice. What else is new? Let me know down below what you thought about this. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna wrap that up here. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe button if you would like to support my channel. That's a nice free way to do that. And big shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.